I am right now in Kalimpong. Good morning to all. Here I want to explore overall outskirts of Kalimpong. It is a beautiful hill station in North Bengal. It's about 67 kilometers away from Siliguri. Kalimpong is a popular town, especially it is known for Buddhist monasteries, churches, Tibetan arts. And Kalimpong means a ridge where we play. It is said that local tribesmen used to organize field supports when they were not engaged in agriculture pursuits. Hence it is the name Kalimpong. It is situated lower ranges of Himalayas. Kalimpong offers panoramic vistas of the Tista and Rangit valleys in Sikkim. Kalimpong is actually about 55 to 53 kilometers from the well-known, most popular destination, that is Darjeeling. And this Kalimpong also comes under Darjeeling district only. It is mostly situated in the east of Tista River, west of Nichu and Jaldhaka rivers, south of Sikkim and Bhutan, and north of Jalpaiguri district. The area, if you see the overall elevation range, it is the range is very high. The tract is mostly mountainous, but elevation is varying greatly from even 91 meters, that is minimum, and it planes up to 3000 meter even. So it is about 2900 meter elevation fluctuation from the bottom part to top part. Geological formations mostly consist of metamorphic rocks representing all types of dynamo-thermal metamorphism. However, there are thin layers of soil at hilltops, especially along gentle slopes. In fact, the Kalimpong region comes under Gorkhaland Territorial Administration, which is an, of course, autonomous governing body within the state of West Bengal. And at the topmost part, Indian Army's 27 Mountain Division is also located. Especially this part can be regarded as outskirts of the main town. Now let us just at a glance have some idea. My main objective of making this video is to have an overall orientation about surrounding area in and around Kalimpong. For example, the total area is about 9.12 square kilometer. Average elevation say 1.2 kilometers from mean sea level. And as per 2021, approximate population is around 49,400 to almost 49,500, and population density is around 5,400 person per square kilometer. Usually people used to prefer to speak Nepali, Bengali and Hindi, and additionally official language of course it is English, so Nepali is widely spoken along with Bengali. Kalimpong actually it is well known for educational institutions, many of which were established during British colonial periods. And most importantly, it used as a gateway to trade in between Tibet, that is of course that is presently it is annexed by China. The main Kalimpong town central part, if you see, it is situated in the ridge connecting two hills, Delo Hills and Durban Hills. And most importantly, the river Tista flows in the valleys below and separates Kalimpong from the northern state Sikkim. Mostly soil covered area, I have examined that mostly reddish color, and at places black soils are also present. But most of the things are well developed soil profiles can be seen above regolith, that is in situ rocks. It is not transported soil, of course, obviously. And the occasional dark soils are mainly found due to extensive existence of phyllite and shivalik hills, like the most of the Himalayan foothills. Here also it have steep slopes and soft loose topsoils. So this leads to frequent landslides in this area, especially during monsoon seasons. And from this area Kanchenjunga peak is also visible most of the times, but sometimes during cloudy days it is obscured. But overall Kanchenjunga elevation, if you see, it is about 8,586 meter. That is world's third tallest peak. Right now I am in winter season. The seasonal overall it is, of course, today is 26th January, so it is about 8 degrees Celsius outside. During the monsoon winter seasons, Kalimpong is often enveloped by fog. Now overall average temperature, say for example, can be considered as 16 degree average. I'm talking about overall average annual, but of course there are fluctuations from minimum of 6-5 degree, even minimum 1 degree at certain times, to as high as 25 degrees also. Now if we more directly come to the direct focus on geology of this Kalimpong area, my entire objective of this entire day plan is to have overall a capsule idea, overall an idea about overall Kalimpong, right from geology, geography, physiography, all the aspects. So I'll try to cover all these aspects in as brief as possible. Sometimes for overall viewing purpose, I use motorcycle, bikes, sometimes four-wheelers, sometimes walking along the hill tracks to have overall idea, and then I am presenting entire things as summary. So this area is a part of extra peninsula made up of rock of huge age ranges from Precambrian to Quaternary. Three distinct geological units are found in the region, which are mostly we can say what Siwalik, then Damuda, and Darling and Darjeeling gneiss. From in order of increasing ages, I am telling. Now outcrops of these formations mostly went running parallel to the general trends of Himalayas and dipping one beneath the other into the hills. The most interesting thing geologically observed phenomena is that the area shows the tectonic units occur in a reverse order of stratigraphic superposition. Due to thrusting, older rocks come above the younger rocks. Siwaliks found in the south followed towards north by thrusted sheets of Gondwanas, Darling, and Darjeeling group of rocks. Different geological formations of surrounding areas are identified by different authors, earlier workers, and that's why I am just summarizing their works to have a comprehensive idea. The Darling and Darjeeling group is remarkable in Himalayan geology for their constant development and the monotonous lithology over a great thickness. They are characteristic representative of the late Precambrian to early Precambrian Argillacea sequence exposed in far western lower Himalaya and important lithostratigraphic units in the Darjeeling Himalaya. The Darjeeling gneiss is overthrusted on the Darling. Most frequently observed unit in this area where I am right now working and roaming around. Here Darling series are most common. It comprises mica schist, greenish fissile slate, phyllite with bands of quartzites. The most impressive feature of this progressively higher grade of metamorphism of the Darling is upwards. The depth of the rock beds ranges from 30 to 80 degree, and mostly direction is northerly, north to northeast to at places northwesterly, but northerly dominant. And along Tista river section, Gondwana groups of rocks are exposed along a narrow strip of about a kilometer north of main boundary fault, extending either side along the general strike, varying between northeast, southwest, and east-west. And most interestingly, the Darjeeling sub-Himalayas and the foothill belts are mainly constituted of Siwalik, a younger group of rocks varying in age from middle Miocene to lower Pleistocene. Physiographically, the Kalimpong district in Himalaya is showing high complexity with innumerable variety of micro to macro relief forms. Mostly a rugged terrain and radial descending gullies and streams contributing to the Tista Jaldhaka basins. The landforms of the study area represents mega-folded, faulted, thrusted, and later dissected by system of consequent and subsequent river courses. Now, most interestingly, let us examine the stratigraphy. Stratigraphically, at the bottom part, we are getting Pliocene to lower Pleistocene rocks. That is around 26 million years. And then above that, Permian sequence of 280 million years. And then above this, Precambrian, that is 3.7 up to 3.7 billion years. This is due to overturning. That is means that is reverse order, no? That is due to thrusting. Most interestingly, all the three age group, that is Pliocene, Permian and Precambrian, they are bound by thrust slices, Himalayan front tectonic line, thrust fault, Napi outlier, etc. Bottom part, of course, I told Pliocene Siwaliks. Above this lower Gondwana Damuda series, the low grade metamorphism is also found there, and above that thrust contact Darling group, and then above that Darjeeling gneiss. I am right now in Kalimpong. Good morning to all. Here I want to explore overall outskirts of Kalimpong. It is a beautiful hill station in North Bengal. It's about 67 kilometers away from Siliguri. Kalimpong is a popular town, especially it is known for Buddhist monasteries, churches, Tibetan arts,